Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like up. Hallmark Plus Aurora Teagarden Mysteries. Death at the Diner star Skyler Samuels has dropped its second entitled Death at the Diner. Originally, starred in this role. Now, it is a prequel spin-off of the early days of the librarian sleuth. This stars Skyler Samuels and Evan Roderick. In addition, OG star Marilu Hennia is also back as Aida, and there is a special guest star, as well as a reunion. David B. Grelk wrote this script, and Jessica Harmon is the director, who are both behind the excellent Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, A Lesson in Murder. Here are all the details. What is Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, Death at the Diner about? Aurora Teagarden, Death at the Diner is the latest mystery on Hallmark Plus. What is this movie about? According to, Aurora is struggling to write her thesis paper but thankfully has something to look forward to. She has her 6-month anniversary with her boyfriend Daniel. They have a special dinner planned. However, she left her phone at the diner, so they plan to meet there before their big date. Ro finds her phone, but also the owner of the diner, stabbed in the back. Worst of all, Daniel is the main suspect. She knows he did not do it. But, who did? Moreover, the events of that day gives Ro a long suspect list. Who did it? Together with and without Arthur, she starts to figure out the clues. Thankfully, Sally is there to break it all down with her. When will Hallmark Plus drop Aurora Teagarden, Death at the Diner? Aurora Teagarden, Death at the Diner was dropped on Thursday, October 10th on Hallmark Plus, the network streaming channel. All of the other movies in this series, including the OG, is available to stream. Marilu Hennia has major mystery milestone with Aurora Teagarden, Murder at the Diner. Marilu Hennia officially has been in 21 Hallmark mysteries. She now beats out Peter Benson, who also starred in the original movies with Candace Cameron Bure. He has also been a guest star in other mysteries including the recent Garage Sale Mysteries reunion in Aurora Teagarden. Mystery fans of Garage Sale Mysteries will recognize that Sarah Strange and Steve Bassick are having a reunion in this Aurora Teagarden mystery. In GSM, Steve played Lori Loughlin's husband, while Sarah portrayed her best friend and co-owner of the antique shop. Aurora Teagarden fans, are you enjoying the reboot series? Share your comments below. Georgia Marketalo has several decades of writing experience, including travel writing, tech writing, art history analysis, and now entertainment writing. She loves to share the latest news on rom-coms and mysteries. Hallmark Plus' Aurora Teagarden Mysteries. Death at the Diner stars Skyler Samuels in a bold new chapter for the beloved sleuth by Your Name. September 25, 2025. The queen of cozy crime is back, but she's younger, sharper, and trading library stacks for late-night snack attacks. Hallmark Plus has officially announced its newest installment in the long-running and much-loved franchise with a brand new face at the center. Aurora Teagarden Mysteries. Death at the Diner stars Skyler Samuels as the iconic amateur sleuth in a fresh, reimagined chapter that balances classic charm with modern edge. Set to premiere this fall, the film breathes new life into the franchise, diving into a murder that rocks a sleepy southern town, and takes Aurora deep into a mystery that's anything but small-town simple. A new Aurora rises when Hallmark Plus teased a fresh start for Aurora Teagarden Mysteries earlier this year. Longtime fans were curious, and maybe a little skeptical. After all, Candace Cameron Bure had made the role her own for over a decade. But with Skyler Samuels stepping into Aurora's shoes, it's not a reboot, it's a reawakening. Samuels brings intelligence, wit, and a quiet steeliness to the role, playing a 30-something Aurora Teagarden as she returns to her hometown of Lawrencetown after earning her master's in criminology. But this isn't the same wide-eyed librarian with a penchant for true crime clubs. This Aurora is seasoned, self-assured, and determined to use her knowledge to make a difference, whether the local police like it or not. I grew up watching Hallmark mysteries with my mom, and Aurora was always my favorite, Samuels shared. To step into her world now feels surreal. This version of Aurora is still curious and kind, but she's also bolder. She's not afraid to ruffle feathers to get to the truth. Murder over Meatloaf. Death at the Diner opens on a rainy Friday night at Lou's 24-hour diner, a local institution known for its neon lights, bottomless coffee, and double-stacked blueberry pancakes. But when Lou himself is found dead in the walk-in freezer, stabbed with a steak knife, the small town of Lawrencetown is left reeling. Aurora, just days into her new job as an adjunct criminology professor at the local college, can't help but get involved. After all, Lou had called her the night before with a cryptic message, "I know something. Something big. Meet me after midnight." With the local police department brushing the death off as a business dispute gone wrong, Aurora senses something deeper, something darker. As she begins her own investigation, she uncovers a tangled web of secrets involving decades-old affairs, diner rivalries, and one very suspicious piece of blueberry pie. Hallmark Plus goes grittier, but still cozy. While Hallmark Plus maintains the signature charm and small-town aesthetic of its mystery movies, Death at the Diner adds just a bit more bite. Shot on location in Savannah, Georgia, the film leans into foggy streets, retro diners, and a slightly moodier visual palette, without ever losing the comforting undertones that made the franchise a fan favorite. Director Maya Corwin, known for her visually rich storytelling, shared her approach to reinventing the beloved character. We wanted to keep the warmth but not shy away from real stakes. People die in these stories. There are consequences. And Aurora's personal growth, how she balances her empathy with her determination, is central to that. A cast of colorful suspects, of course. No Teagarden mystery would be complete without a suspiciously charming cast of potential killers. Death at the Diner doesn't disappoint. With everyone acting strangely and timelines that don't add up, Aurora must rely on her intuition, intellect, and a very nosy neighbor's Ring camera to piece together what really happened that rainy night. Despite the darker tone and a few edge-of-your-seat moments, Death at the Diner retains the franchise's signature blend of warmth and wit. Aurora's dry humor, awkward run-ins with old high school classmates, and her soft spot for her mother's attempts to find her a nice man all make for a well-rounded story that goes beyond the crime. And yes, there's a hint of romance, though nothing overt. Detective Geller is frustrating, Aurora says at one point. But in a maybe I'll ask him to coffee after I prove he's wrong again kind of way. Fans of the original series will appreciate nods to the past, from Easter eggs like Aurora's old Real Murders Club notebook to a brief but emotional phone call with a mysterious stranger from her old life. A new era for Aurora. Death at the Diner is more than just another murder mystery, it's a statement. Hallmark Plus is evolving its programming to keep pace with its growing and increasingly diverse audience. With Skyler Samuels at the helm, the Aurora Teagarden franchise seems poised for a new wave of popularity. There are so many stories to tell, Samuels said. Aurora's just getting started. What's next? Insiders hint that Hallmark Plus has already greenlit 2 more Aurora Teagarden films with Samuels set to return. One is rumored to involve an unsolved disappearance at a local theater, while another may send Aurora to a true crime conference that turns deadly. For now, fans can mark their calendars for the Death at the Diner premiere. When and where to watch Aurora Teagarden Mysteries. Death at the Diner premieres Friday, October 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, exclusively on Hallmark Plus. So grab your coziest blanket, pour a fresh cup of diner-style coffee, and get ready to fall in love all over again, with murder, mystery, and Ms. Teagarden. Because in Lawrencetown, every town has secrets, some just come with pie. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with